I like to split these ones up, split these lessons up into no more than 20 minutes per class. So I'll carry on and we'll get the rest of this finished. Owing to the remoteness of Afghanistan from the USA, the noun of noun, the remoteness of Afghanistan from the USA, the goal of global domination, the noun of noun. I go on about this a lot, guys. The noun of noun, the absence of any strategic interest of Washington in it. Keep talking about it. Now, I know that sometimes you can say a noun of noun. I'm well aware of that. And here, if you want to really emphasize that Joe Biden is one of many, then you do use a. But if you want to say, if you want to emphasize that the new president of the United States has decided to finish the US troops withdrawal, then you use the. So let's see what he needs here. So owing to the remoteness of Afghanistan from the USA and the absence of any strategic interest of Washington in it, a new president of the US. No, we need the. Okay, so I've missed that one. Sorry, guys. We need the. We need the new president of the USA, and not, if you say a new president of the USA, it sounds like there are 2 or 3 new presidents of the USA, and one of them has decided to finish the withdrawal. But there's only one new president of the USA, so we've got to say the new president of the USA. And again, it is noun of noun, but sometimes you might say a noun of noun, but it's usually quantifying expressions because there are many of them. Okay, so the new president of the USA, Joe Biden, has decided to finish the US troops withdrawal, which had been initiated by his predecessors, I suppose you are defining which no, that's fine. You're defining which predecessors, so his predecessors are Obama and Trump. In tandem with this, allied troops, we often say allied troops, or the allies troops. But allied troops does sound better to me here. Sorry, Jen, you missed that one. But allied troops does sound better. Allied troops are also being withdrawn from Afghanistan under the direct coordination of Brussels. In terms of the so-called heroin threat from Afghanistan, it should be noted that only a small proportion of Afghan drugs, there's where you can have a noun of noun, a small proportion of. Notice it's a quantifying expression, and they usually are if it's a noun of noun. So it should be noted, and it should be noted that only a small proportion of Afghan drugs get, because it's small proportion, a small proportion, a small proportion gets, only a small proportion gets to the USA. You're right, Zhenya, I'm wrong. Americans sincerely believe that the Afghan cultivation of the poppy and the production of opiates are closely connected with, in America, I think they do say connected with. I suppose some people say connected with. So I'm being strict here, but in my opinion, let's say RRP or BBC English would say connected to its demand in post-Soviet countries and in Eastern Europe, and that the fight against drugs should be performed inside consuming countries. Oppressive measures and punitive actions against Afghan rural men who are growing the poppy and the extermination of illicit drug laboratories will only destabilize the situation in the country, according to the opinion of the American administration. In addition to this, Washington claims that it is deeply concerned about the future of the present central Afghan government. That's got to be there's only one of those, and the security of the American embassy. There's only one embassy, and other foreign missions of the USA. According to Biden, all necessary measures for its protection are being taken, and America will continue to create conditions for peaceful dialogue between the Talibs and the central government. But Washington is going to shrug off the task of direct military support to the ruling Afghan authorities. According to the opinion of the White House, China, India, Russia, Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, and Uzbekistan. I read that wrong. According to the opinion of the White House, all of these countries should be interested in the stability of Afghanistan, no less than America is, no less than America is, and they should contribute to a further peaceful settlement of the internal Afghan conflict and the noun of noun, the development of the Afghan economy, the creation of a new Afghan coalition government, the noun, not a, which will take into account all interests and of all national and religious minorities, has become the main task. Main requires the, never a main, not unless they're one of many, but it's so rare. The main, usually the main task at present, not at present life or at present life stage. I hope that's clear. Okay. Hi, Sam. Hi, Alex. Let's keep going. Washington is only ready to honour its earlier given pledges to develop bilateral trade, economic, military and technical cooperation, to provide advisory and consultative assistance. Consultative assistance? Well, it must be a word because the programme hasn't underlined it, but I would normally say consulting assistance, but maybe I'm not right here. Consultative assistance to local defence and law enforcement agencies to hand them over some US military equipment, armament and material. The ambitious agenda also includes the vital matter of American investors' participation. I suppose that needs a apostrophe then. The noun of noun, guys, yeah, keep saying it, in the construction of the noun of noun, a strategic railroad. It just means there were one. This railroad is one of many. Yeah, from blah 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 to blah blah blah, which will link Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan together, and will also provide access to the seaports located in the Persian Gulf, and hopefully could become another important route for the world economy. This is really good, guys. You notice that the main mistakes are articles. The word "the," especially if you just look up, it really is the word "the" mainly. Okay, so it's too early to summarize the final results of the US and NATO operation, the noun of noun. Too much depends on the implementation of the agreement, the noun of noun, reached in Doha and subsequent events. Would the Afghans be able to find a consensus themselves, or would the fight for power and influence between the Pashtun tribes and national minorities continue? The question remains rhetorical. So that's a brilliant translation. I think that's excellent. I can only see problems with the articles, you know, and most of the time you just got to remember that when you've got noun of noun, it's highly likely to need a the. Yeah, most of the time it's going to need a the. Okay, so that's all I've got for you for today. I've got a meeting in about 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to disappear. I want to get a coffee. But I might be back on later today, possibly. I'm not sure. But please, if you want to support me, then you need to go to my website. If you want to watch any of my classes, then you need to go to my website. I'm going to carry on making classes for the rest of 2021 pretty regularly as well. So just got to come to my website. So see you all soon, guys.